Good morning. And how is everyone today? This is a rather solemn day on remembrance, with it being 9/11. I don't know that I personally knew anyone, but just being a mom and feeling the hurt when the anniversary of this tragedy comes back around. And the wives that lost spouses, or the husbands that lost wives, and the parents that lost parts of their family. Um, let's keep them in our prayers, the families that were left behind, because everyone, just because time has gone by and it's been so many years, we need to remember that the pain of losing someone remains. We can learn to live with that pain, um, but that doesn't mean that the loss the loss is so tremendous, especially for those that went to work that day and and never dreamed they weren't going to come home. Um, so anyway, that's all I'll say on that note. Um, my video that I did do on my new step ended up showing up. So I was real thrilled about that. Um, anyway, I've made some juice yesterday. I can't say that the juicer works great. I'm just not very good at uh, putting the stuff together. I can make a great fruit juice, but making the total green, I think yesterday I used a little bit too much kale, because I thought instead of using like one or two, kale leaves, I used a whole bunch. I'm talking like when you go to the store, you buy a bunch and they're kind of wired together. Why use the whole bunch? I mean, it tastes totally like kale. But anyway, it was still um, a process that I tried. I know now when I make the green stuff, not to use quite so much of one thing. And I did buy limes instead of uh, lemons. And there's a lot of things that call for lime, but I'm just not really sure that the lime was the correct choice. Kind of wish I would have used that extra dollar to buy the lemons, but I was trying to be cheap and got a huge 3 pound bag of limes for like, I think they were $3.98, and the lemons were $4.98, I think. But anyway, I did get some fruits that I haven't bought for a long time. I got kiwi, and I love kiwi, but I've never, I just haven't bought it for a real long time. And but I didn't put kiwi in it. I did half a kiwi, and I ate that this morning for breakfast. And I ate some strawberries for breakfast, which was really good. And I had some grape tomatoes, and I had about five of those. Um, which really everything that I ate was really low in calorie and carbs. So I am happy about that. And so anyway, I got my big Ninja processor out, and I thought, well, what I might do is start making, uh, you know, oh, what are they called? Health shakes. Also, I mean, I think I got just about every kind of machine a person could ask for, and then some. Because whenever I've done this in the past, I always think, well, I want one of those so I can figure out how to make this or make that. And I've even made soups in my processor, grind them up and then heat them. And that, believe it or not, that's really good. You can do that with broccoli and cauliflower, and then you can either liquefy it or you can pulsate it where you have a little bit of chunks in it, and then heat it up. It is really good, and you can even bake them. and just add a little bit of salt and pepper and some good cheese. I have the good cheese, but also have the cheese that is processed. But anyway, gosh, I'm making myself hungry, you guys. But I had a couple cups of regular coffee, and then I decided to have some decaf. And so I hope I don't go to sleep doing this. But it's it's okay. I mean, I am not going to give my coffee up, and I know they say I should, but I'm not. I will continue to do the things I'm doing, but I just can't give my coffee up. I mean, for some things, I was able to give sweets up, chocolate up, and stuff like that. And that was a big step for me because I could have made my whole diet off of nothing but chocolate. And but I knew that the chocolate was actually putting all this weight on me, and so I gave that up January the second, 2018, and I've had some, but I notice that when I do, I go overboard. I'm incapable of having two or three pieces, of chocolate where it wouldn't amount to many calories or carbs. So I just know I can't. I just can't do just a few pieces. So I don't. Um, I oh, I've got to answer this. Hold on. No, I don't have to answer it. It was a number that's been blocked, caller IDs. And I have a phone that's in this room that I can't block people on. I do a lot of blocking on the, what are uh, telemarketers or whatever they're called. But, and I got a phone call the other day. I was unsure about the number. I thought, well, I wonder if that could be one of my kids, meaning my grandsons or granddaughters. So anyway, I picked up the phone. I said, if this is a telemarketer, I'm going to block you. So they never did answer. And they call at the most unopportune times. They call, I'm either laying down, and because I do take my nap. I think I've mentioned that I take my nap faithfully every day. That's just something, it's about like my coffee. I got to have it. And because I stayed up last night until 12 o'clock, um, being on my new step. And I still only ended up doing 7 hours. I thought I really wanted to shoot for 8 hours, but I was just about ready to give out, so I knew I had to stop. Okay, boy, I wish I'm not getting any feeds on this, so uh, I don't know, if that's good or bad or what, but not getting any feeds. But uh, wait, sorry. Um, but I don't know. This is the best I can do. Maybe I'll get more interesting some other time. But I'm going to go now. I've done about 9 minutes. See you. Bye.